The third part of our introduction to living with the Word is about the enrichment we experience when we dive into a living tradition. An enrichment that we find through learning about a tradition behind us, and the enrichment we experience as we participate in living that tradition forward. So where do we begin? We've heard people's hopes to move toward integration and to move from spiritual fatigue to a sense of prayerful living and connection with others. We start with some ways to pray the scriptures that might be unique. We emphasize praying with a little less text and a little more time, giving yourself a chance to simmer and let that text do some work in you. And we emphasize honoring the unique way that you pray with Scripture, the way that you relate to God. How does that voice of the Spirit show up in your life? If we can practice noticing that, we can integrate more wholly the movements of the text and the Spirit with the raw material of our daily life. Also, we emphasize the support we have for one another, the support we gain in coming together for a month of praying the scriptures. In our very first retreat, we'll get to know one another, and we'll take up a question like this. What story would you tell to describe your relationship with God and Scripture? What story would you tell to describe your unique relationship with God and Scripture? Kylie has an example from her own life.